Hi, I'm Ray Talabas II, doing another video cigar review. Um, tonight's actually, it's actually almost midnight. It's 11:57 p.m., September 14th, 2021. Tonight's review, or more realistically, this morning's, early morning's review, is on a special cigar. It's a Dominican Puro. Um, the creator is a very talented tobacconist. His name is Rafael Nodal of Aging Room Cigars, and also now with Untitled SA, which is a very large cigar company conglomerate from the Dominican Republic. The tobacco grower is his longtime collaborator, very famous within the cigar industry. His name is Yoki Blanco. So it's a very special cigar for a very old brand of Altadas, a brand that really originated in Cuba. The brand, the old Cuban brand, is called Trinidad, and in Cuba originally it was just distributed to like ambassadors to Cuba and maybe special states people in Cuba, but then later was distributed to the general public, and then Altadas picked up the domestic Trinidad brand, and they started making Trinidad cigars, and then after a while, Rafael Nodal came in and became part of the cigar making process for Trinidad of America under Altadas SA. So a very special cigar. Like I said, it's a Dominican Puro. It's gained a lot of high praise and accolades throughout tobacco, cigar sites, and cigar publications. So I guess you're wondering what are we gonna see today? And without further ado, the cigar for tonight is the Trinidad Santiago. It's a special cigar, like I said, created by Rafael Nodal, formerly, well, actually, I think he's still with Aging Room. Aging Room is his baby, but he was brought on by Altadas to help produce cigars for them. Like I said, it's a Dominican Puro, and it's a Dominican Puro. The tobacco grown for this cigar is grown by his close collaborator for many years, Yoki Blanco, both of whom are very well known within the cigar industry. The tobacco is grown in the Cibao Valley of the Dominican Republic. Like I said, all the tobacco grown in this cigar is from the Dominican Republic, meaning wrapper, binder, filler tobaccos are from the Dominican Republic, making it a Dominican Puro, which is kind of a rarity in today's cigar market. Like I said, it's received like really high accolades and garnered a lot of high praise. In 2018, Cigar Aficionado, top cigar, 25 cigars of the year in 2018. the Trinidad Santiago came out as on number 22. So, I mean, that's pretty high praise. I mean, considering there are like, hundreds, maybe thousands of cigars, every year. And it came out as number 22 in 2018. I hope you guys are all well out there. I mean, one of the things I'll be talking about in this review, the holidays are coming, so this could be thought of as a holidays review. It's going to be like going to talk about the holidays and cigars you might want to smoke on the holidays. Like I said, today is September 15. Thanksgiving is coming up in November. December has Christmas and Passover, and Valentine's Day comes in February. So a lot of holidays coming up, holiday season. So we will talk about a little bit about that later on in the review. And another component to most of my reviews are the beverages. Tonight's beverages, or this morning's beverages, is now exactly 12:03 in the morning. So this morning's beverages, a little bit of water, cafe, or coffee in American. Cafe is coffee in Filipino. I'm Filipino American if you don't know. And then finally, I have a beer that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna drink a Land Shark. It's an American lager, made in the tropical kind of like sense. It's a very light lager, very similar to Corona, and so and that's the beer. I forgot to get the beer, but there's another alcohol component, and that is I'm going to be making a Vesper. If you don't know what a Vesper is a cocktail, usually composed of equal parts vodka, over ice with a twist of lime. So, I mean, you could think of it as a gin and tonic with vodka in it, or whatever. But the vodka I'll be using tonight, my favorite vodka of all time, the good old Stolichnaya Russian vodka, my favorite vodka. And one of my favorite gins, this and Tanqueray are my favorite gins. I happen to have my other favorite gin, which is Seagram's gin. It's an American gin, extra dry gin, as you can see. So that's the review. Smoking a Marlboro Red. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. I hope to make you happy, because it's the time. It's the 2020s, and the 2020s have not been a good time for many people. Especially with COVID coming in late 2019 and sticking around. But I hope to make you happy, and I only wish the best for everybody. So those are my best wishes for you. Let me cheers you guys with a little bit of American water. For all the people around the world, I wish you safety, well-being, peace, happiness, and prosperity. Cheers. L'chaim. Chin chin. Come by. Alright, I'm going to take a break. Finish smoking my red. And I'll be right back. Ciao. Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Ni hao ma, how are y'all doing out there? Again, I'm Ray Talavis II. This is another cigar review, special cigar review on a very special cigar. This is the beer I was telling you about. It's the Land Shark. It's an American beer, made in the island kind of tradition, very similar to Corona or Sol, or any other kind of like light, kind of like lagers. Very good. I mean, like this is the official beer of Margaritaville, the island resort, inspired by Jimmy Buffett. This is their official beer at Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett had a song called Fins. It's about like land sharks, which he considered men, swimming around like the women in the bar. So I think that's what inspired this beer. Very good, very light, very in the same vein as Corona and Sol. Very. This isn't made from corn though. I know that Corona and Sol are made from corn, but this is made out of wheat, so that's a difference. But it's very delicious, very refreshing on a late summer slash fall night, being in early mid September. So, but it's still pretty warm outside. Like I said, I hope all of you are doing well. I can't stop drinking this beer. It's so delicious, so cold and delicious. Anyway, let's get on with the proceedings. Again, this is the cigar review for the Trinidad Santiago. This looks to me about to be a Toro or Corona Gorda Vitola. It looks to be about 5.5 inches long by 52 ring gauge, 52, 54 ring gauge. Looks to have medium natural color. Sniff it. Faint aroma of sweet tobacco coming off the wrapper. Not much coming off the foot. It's firmly packed, but not that firm, so I would imagine it's going to have like a nice draw to it. Very, very nice aesthetics to this cigar. You could tell that it's the color of the cigar is medium natural, and it has like the gold bands on it, having a gold band, primary band, and a gold foot band. Very, very attractive looking cigar. Like I said, it's Dominican Puro, which is very rare. There's not that many Dominican Puros out there. So, anyway, let's go ahead and light this beautiful cigar up, take off the foot band. Thankful that it slides off. Go ahead and cut it. And like my last review, I brought 3 cigar lighters. Kind of tastes like pecan sandies. The clipped head of the and spicy clipped head of the cigar. What I remember of this cigar, I believe I bought a box of these, and I only have like maybe 6 left. So you can tell how much I love these things. I remember that the cigar is very serious. It's got like charcoal and pentyl lead and dark earth as the flavor. I mean, that's what I remember of this cigar. I love those flavors. So I love this cigar dearly. I mean, as you can tell, I've smoked a lot of them. I mean, like box 20 comes to a box. I only have like 6 left, so I bought the box like maybe 2 years ago. So I'm trying to hold on to them, but whatever, dude. Like, it is what it is. All right. Like I said, I brought 3 cigar lighters. This is cigar lighter number 1. This is cigar lighter number 2. And this is my most reliable lighter, my Zycar. Never fails. Cigar lighter number 3. Like I said, my cigar lighters are kind of temperamental, and it is what it is, man. I just want to light a cigar, man. However many lighters it takes, I'll do it. So it is what it is, man. Here we go. Here we go. The cigar lighter is working really well. Alright, that letter's down. And like I usually do, I'm gonna light the edge of the foot. I believe that this helps in the even burning or even burn line of a cigar. So I do it because I believe in it. So it works for me most of the time. All right, that was easy enough. I only had to use 2 lighters, so slightly disappointed, man, because like I wanted to use all 3 of them, but I'll use the next one next. So, or the one that wasn't used, I'll use that one next to let any other cigar that I smoke. All right, so here's the Trinidad Santiago Dominican Puro, a cigar created by Rafael Nodal, tobacco grown by Yoki Blanco. Like I said, my memories of this cigar is that it tastes like pencil lead and dark earth and graphite. So I mean, very serious but very delicious to me in a way. Wow, that's a really rich, complex flavor. A lot of graphite, a lot of dark earth, and a lot of pencil lead. The body is full already. The flavor is medium plus, and the strength is medium full. Um, and that's the first draw on this cigar, so. A little bit more tobacco flavor coming off the retrohale, but still a lot of graphite, a lot of pencil lead, and a lot of dark earth. And what I know about this cigar usually is very consistent in flavor, um, meaning that there might be some variations in flavor. In other words, like one component of the flavor, be it the dark earth, pencil lead, or graphite, might take turns with one another as being a dominant flavor, but it's very consistent though. Similar in vein to say a Lost City Forbidden X or the old Tatuaje Black Label. I mean, current Tatuaje Black Labels don't taste like anything like the old Tatuaje Black labels. I heard they changed the blend, but I don't know. The current Tatuaje Black labels are pale comparison to the original black label Tatuaje. That's beautiful. A little bit more tobacco in that draw. Still very full body. Um, Medium plus, medium full flavor, and strength is right there at medium full to full. Um, that's the flavor. The construction burns good. No problem with the burn. Draw is outstanding. I mean, I'm getting a great draw from this cigar. Very easy, very full, very giving me voluminous amounts of smoke production. Um, Body, like I told you before, in terms of the smoking components, the body is full. The flavor is medium plus, and the strength is right there at medium plus, medium full. So. Just a very delicious cigar. Very delicious cigar. I got a joke for you. It's a little bit risky, but you know, we're all adults here in a way. So here's the joke. What is the favorite gynecological test for women? Think about it. The answer is the taste test. So, what is the favorite gynecological test for a gynecologist? The taste test. Anyway, that's my attempt to humor you guys during the serious times of the 2020s and COVID. Because the last review I made, I tried to think of a joke to maybe lighten the mood for people out there in the world, but I guess this will have to pass the taste test. Oh my gosh! I mean, I can't help it. I was born in 1969, so. You know what I mean? Whatever that's worth. 1969. Whatever, dude. Let's get back to the cigar. I should be drinking, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get on to more reliable sources. I'm gonna be talking about holidays in the next segment. So, just trying to amuse you guys. You know what I mean? It is what it is, you know. Well, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I mean, this isn't really what I think of as Dominican flavor. I mean, when I think of Dominican flavor, I think of leather and cedar and nuttiness, you know what I mean, and tobacco flavor. And this is more like dark earth, graphite, and pencil lead. It's very amazing how this is a Dominican Puro, but it acts like, I don't even know what this acts like. But it's delicious, though, because I like those flavors. I love those flavors. So I'm going to get to the Vesper in the next segment and talk about holidays. Here we are into the first third. I'm going to give you one last tasting before I hit a break. I'm trying to make this cigar of you in a reasonable amount of time, so bear with me. I haven't even really been seriously drinking yet. I drank earlier in the night though, but Haven't really been seriously drinking for this review. Not yet, anyway. Hmm. I tell you, the draw in on this cigar is very different from the draw out. And what I mean by that, when I'm drawing in on this cigar, it tastes a lot more like tobacco. And then when I draw out through my mouth, it tastes like dark earth, pencil lead, and graphite. So it's very interesting. More of tobacco with pencil lead and dark earth and graphite, but more on tobacco through the retrohale. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Hope you guys are well out there. I hope you enjoyed the joke. You guys take it easy and take care. All right, take it easy, guys. Hola, ¿qué tal? Ni hao ma. How are you all out there? How are you guys doing? Back into the second third of this cigar review of the Trinidad Santiago, a cigar made by Altadis SA. The creator of the cigar is Rafael Nodal of Aging Room. He joined Altadis maybe 2 years ago, and with his collaborator Yoki Blanco, very within the cigar industry, both of these men are very well known. The grower of the tobacco for this cigar is Dominican Puro by Yoki Blanco. That is his tobacco. Smoking it off camera, just beautiful. Like I said, this is a very consistent flavored tasting cigar. Off the draw, I was getting a lot of pencil lead, dark earth, and graphite. Through the retrohale, more of leather and cedar and tobacco. And sometimes, it'll come in with some dark earth and pencil lead and graphite, but mostly leather, cedar, and tobacco off the retrohale. Wonderful cigar. Um, the body. I mean, let me tell you about. Let me tell you about the construction on this cigar. The construction is perfect. The draw is very full and easy, producing voluminous amounts of thick tobacco smoke. The burn is pretty much razor. Never had to touch it up once. So construction is an A. The cigar components of this cigar. The body is very full. Flavor is medium plus, medium full, and the strength is right there at medium full. So wonderful properties for this cigar, just wonderful. I can understand why this would be in the top 25 of Cigar Aficionado's cigars for 2018. I've smoked many of these cigars. Like I said, I bought a box of these like 2 or 3 years ago. Box of 20, and I only have like 6 left. So, you know how I feel about these cigars. They're wonderful. Yeah, just a very heavy body. Um, Mostly dark earth, pencil lead, and graphite. I love these flavors. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, but there's something very easy about smoking these flavors. Because like when you get like floral flavors or like rich tobacco flavors, it can be fatiguing to the palate and the body, um, and the mind. But when you get like these like very sharp, bracing flavors that I find them less taxing than like a rich tobacco flavor or or floral flavors or etc. But I love this flavor. I mean, and obviously reviewers love this flavor, and cigar aficionado love this flavor. So let me finish this little land chart so we can get on to the next beverage, alcoholic beverage for tonight. Good old land shark. May as well just go ahead and drink it. Mm. Jimmy Buffett, you're the best. Anyway, that's all that for the land shark lager, American lager, which makes me happy, proud. A little bit of coffee. So go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and make the old Vesper. Um, have a glass here. The ice kind of melted, but gotta drink the melted ice. So go ahead. Like I said, a Vesper is basically gin, equal parts gin and vodka over ice with a twist of lime. So right now we're starting off with the vodka. Good old Stolichnaya vodka from Russia. Probably pour in like maybe an ounce and a half, 2 ounces here. Ooh, that's a little much. Like I said, my gin is Seagram's gin. Good old Seagram's gin. American gin. It's not a lemon dry. It's an American gin. Like I said before, my two favorite gins are Tanqueray and Seagram's. I've been drinking these since college, which was in the 90s. I haven't had Bombay or Bombay Sapphire, but I'm very intrigued by that. Go ahead and pour in some gin. Maybe an ounce of that, ounce and a half. And then, it's over ice, like I said. The ice is kind of partly melted here. And the final component is it's either lime or lemon. It doesn't really matter. But I'm using lemon right now. Lemon. Just a squeeze of lemon. It's very similar to a gin and tonic or a vodka tonic, but you have gin and vodka at the same time. And it does change the flavor profile because, like, a Vesper doesn't really have that. If you have a gin and tonic, it doesn't have that overwhelming gin flavor. It kind of tastes like pencil lead, actually. I mean, I think there's the vodka and the gin kind of like combining with each other. Yeah, so there's the Vesper vodka, equal parts gin, and over ice with a squeeze of lime. Very delicious. I've been drinking this for maybe a couple of years now. It's wonderful. So here's to you. Here's to here's to the 2020s, and looking forward to better times. And peace and happiness. Cheers. Mm. That is delicious, man. That is just a straight delicious. I suggest to try a Vesper. Like I said, if you're used to gin and tonics, this is not as ginny because you're mixing the vodka and the gin, and I think the vodka has a way of like transforming the gin into a different flavor. Not very ginny. It tastes like a Vesper. It's a very unique flavor. Probably closer to a vodka tonic, but it's definitely not a vodka tonic taste, and it's definitely not a gin and tonic taste. It just tastes like a Vesper. So let's get on to happier topics, and let's talk about the topic of holidays. Like I said, today November 15th. I mean November 15th, September 15th. And the next holiday coming very soon would be October 31st and Halloween. And let's talk about cigars you might want to smoke on Halloween. Should you want to smoke a cigar on Halloween? Um, if you're having like a Halloween party, or you're giving like treats out to Halloween goers, you might. The obvious pick is the Monster series from Tatawahe and Pete Johnson. They have cigars called the Drac. They have cigars called the Mummy, um, and the Boris, the Drac. They have a lot of Halloween inspired. Scary movie inspired cigars that you could smoke. So that's the probably the way I would go if I was going to smoke a cigar on Halloween. It's nice. Halloween is probably my favorite holiday. I love the Halloween kind of like, scary ghosts and ghouls and goblins and pumpkins and bats and everything. It's very wonderful. And then you have like the trick or treaters dressed in costumes. I love the whole kind of, and giving out candy. I love the whole thing about Halloween. It's very wonderful. And the next one after that would be Christmas and Passover. Christmas and Passover are very, it's very, very wonderful, festive holidays. The weather's getting cooler. There might be snow. So it's very festive. You drink like, mulled wine or, hot spirits. It's wonderful. And, if I was going to smoke a cigar on Halloween or Passover, I would probably smoke an Opus X because Opus X has only come out during Father's Day and Christmas. And they're very special cigars. So, a very special cigar for a very special time of season for Christmas and uh, and Passover. Then you have New Year's following that. I would probably smoke, if not an Opus X, maybe a Padron or a Davidoff for the special occasion, or a really nice My Father. If you have Cubans, you would smoke a Cuban, I would imagine, maybe a Cohiba or a Monte Cristo or whatever. New Year is very special, and it lasts a long time. The evening lasts a long time, so you could smoke whatever you want to smoke. And finally, you have in February 14th, you have Valentine's, and a wonderful Valentine cigar would be Romeo with Julieta. One of the greatest love stories, of all time. So Romeo and Julieta would be appropriate for Valentine's Day. Maybe you could smoke one with your, your loved one, and so these are all wonderful things, that you could try. Should you want to smoke a cigar on any one of these winter holidays? So. Yeah, so this cigar is just beautiful. Like I said, it's very consistent in its flavor. It doesn't always taste the same. Like I said, like the different components of flavor in the cigar sometimes take different times to shine. And then like they all kind of like switch places sometimes in shining the most through the draw out. But I would imagine like the retro hail, most of it is leather and cedar and tobacco, but sometimes charcoal and dark earth and pencil lead does come into the equation. Yeah, it's pencil lead and dark earth and the retro hail. So anyway, I'm going to take my last break, smoke the good old Trinidad Santiago down into the last third. I hope you guys are all well out there. Happy holidays. I hope you guys are all, feeling good. And I only wish the best for you. All right. I'll see you guys later. Ciao. Catch you on the flip side. Ni hao ma. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? How are y'all doing out there? Back into the final portion of this review of the Trinidad Santiago Dominican Puro, created by, um, the tobacco grower was Yoki Blanco, and the creator is Rafael Nadal of the blend. Just a wonderful cigar. Uh, the construction is very good. Still no problem with it. The draw is very full and easy, and producing voluminous amounts of tobacco smoke. The burn is good. It's a little wavy, but I haven't had to correct it, so I would say the construction is an A. Uh, Cigar Components for this cigar, the Trinidad Santiago. The body is full. Flavor is medium full, and the strength is right there at medium plus, medium full. Flavors for the Santiago, as I was smoking it over the break, it became more tobacco forward, but I was still getting a lot of pencil lead and dark earth and charcoal and graphite. But tobacco became more forward, as I was smoking it through the draw out, and also the retrohale. Retrohale, a little bit of leather and cedar too. So just wonderful, wonderful cigar. I mean, this cigar is wonderful. I mean that could give you a portend of where I'm going with the recommendation and grade for this cigar. I love this cigar. It really hits me right in the zone for what I like in cigars. It's just beautiful. I mean, it doesn't taste like a Dominican cigar. I don't know what this cigar tastes like, but I mean, Dominicans, like I said before, are usually like, nutty and leather and cedar for the most part. And this is charcoal and pencil lead and dark earth. But it is Dominican Puro, so it's wonderful. I mean, it adds to the variety of what Dominican tobacco can be, which is wonderful. Drink a little bit more of the Vesper. Just wonderful. So, I hope you guys, had a little bit of happiness when I was talking about the holidays, the winter holidays being Halloween, Christmas, Passover, and Valentine's Day and New Year's. I mean, I hope you were happy about these things, and also so we're heading into the conclusion of this cigar review. One more last draw for this cigar. Oh, perfumey now. Perfumey and tobacco. I mean, I'm getting a lot of perfume in a lot of cigars that I smoke lately. I mean, perfume and flowers. I'm not really sure how tobacco produces these flavors, but it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. All right. So to the conclusion of this cigar, let's get to the recommendation. My recommendation for this cigar, the Trinidad Santiago. unequivocally 5 out of 5 stars. A very special cigar. Cigar Aficionado rated this cigar in the top 25 at number 22 in 2018. That says a lot. I concur. A fine cigar, 5-star cigar. Let me leave you with this. The easiest and best test is the taste test. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful holidays. Take care out there. Let me end this cigar review with the way I usually end my cigar reviews. For all the people in the world, I wish only the best. Good health, good wealth, good fortune. Only the best of friends. And most importantly, family. I wish you all the best. L'chaim. Take care out there. God bless. Take care. Good morning.